Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it is almost to the last week of November, and I am super excited to share with you some tips about promoting through the end of this month. So 2 years ago this November, I was a Pink +3 who was super excited about my growing business and knew that Premiere was coming soon. I had about 8,000 team volume in September of that year, and then I had 11,000 in October. And on the 26th of November, my team had 12,000 team volume. Someone reached out to me and said, "You can go Premiere this month. We are heading into the biggest shopping weekend of the month, and you have a huge opportunity to hit a big goal." So I stepped back and I looked at the numbers, and it seemed daunting. $8,000 in 4 days with a team of 38. But I shared with my girls that we were on track to hit a big goal, and we all started pushing. We ended up ending the month with 21,000 team volume and promoted to Premiere. So today I want to share with you guys a few tips for making the most out of the end of this month. Whether you're pushing for Pink +1, Pink +2, Pink +3, or even Premiere, there's so much potential no matter where you're at right now. So I have a few tips that I would love to share with you guys. So my first tip is that I have a little bit of bad news. This promotion is not about you. You are going to become a Premiere, and you're going to get to celebrate that at a later point. But right now, this is about your team. You want to dig into your downline and find things to celebrate, find goals to push for. With our new virtual office, it's super easy to sort your downline and find places where people can promote below you. If you have promotions happening all throughout your downline, guess what? You promote too. So the first thing I like to do is to sort my team by PV. When I do that, I can go and shout out who has the highest PV, who's in our top 10, who's super close to hitting their 500, who's close to 200. You can go all the way through that and find something to shout out for almost every person on your team. You want to pick key people within your downline that are close to hitting promotions to push them to get excited and get their downline excited to hit those promotions. The next thing I like to sort by is team volume. That's going to show you who's on track to hit team promotions. Maybe they're going to hit Pink +1 this month. Maybe they have the opportunity for Pink +2 or Pink +3. No matter how far away it looks like they are, shout it out. Tell them that it is possible. We have the biggest shopping weekend of the year coming up in the next few days, and they really have limitless opportunity. So make sure that you're shouting out every single person who has a potential promotion. Even if they're not halfway there right now, it is still entirely possible. My next tip is to have every single person open a party. You can't go into this weekend without having an open event. If you're doing that, you're doing yourself, your customers, and your team a huge disadvantage. Every single person who is a Posh consultant should have an event open for this weekend. Not to mention, yesterday we launched our Hostess Reward program that extends perks to a few different tiers throughout the holiday season. What better time to have an open event or to have your best hostess host an event than this holiday weekend? There's so much potential for you to earn PV and your favorite hostess to earn extra perks to spend in January. A lot of people say, "But I don't have anyone to host an event." You host an event. At an event, invite all of your VIPs. Let your Facebook friends know that you are super close to hitting a huge goal within your business, that Posh is going to have tons of deals throughout this weekend, and that you would love their support. You have to let people know that you are pushing for a goal, and they are going to be more inclined to help support you through the weekend. Everyone's going to be shopping anyways, so if they know that you're super close to hitting a goal, they might buy a little bit extra from you. The next thing that you have to do when you're pushing for a big goal is to pull your numbers and figure out what exactly you need. Look at what your team volume is right now and figure out what your goal is for the end of the month. If you want to hit Premiere, you know you need 20,000 team volume. You have 8,000 right now. You know that you need 12,000 through the end of the month. Take that number and divide it by how many people are on your team. Divide it by how many days are left. Find smaller numbers that you can put out to your team as goals to hit along the way. That's going to make it seem a lot less intimidating for your team members when you put out, we're only $30 per person away from hitting our halfway mark, or we only need $90 per person throughout the end of the month to hit our goal of $20,000. Who can commit to $90? Break it down. How many gender bender bars do you have to sell to hit that $90 per person? How many Skin Joys? Break it down into easy, simple numbers for your team members to understand, because it's going to seem a lot more attainable to them. You have to break it down so that they can see that they can do it. Not only is it the biggest shopping weekend of the year, but we're going to have deals and sales running all throughout the next 6 or 7 days. And it's just so much opportunity for them to gain new customers, to reach out to their VIPs for reorders. So break it down and make it simple for them to see that they can do it. Shout people out along the way. You have to let people know that you guys are making progress, that you're working each day towards your goal. Yesterday we did this amount. Today if we do this much, we're only this far from our goal. You have to keep your team engaged. Go live on your team page and share with them what you're doing in your business to reach your goals so that they can replicate that in theirs. If you're going live in your VIP page, let them know that you're doing that. Encourage them to do the same. If you're opening an event that's a mystery hostess and you're running in a certain way, let them know that you're doing that. They can do the same thing. So let's break it all down. We have a week left in this month, and I know that there are going to be tons of you promoting. Here's what we need to do. First of all, it's not about us. It's about our teams. Who in our team is going to promote? Who is going to reach their 500? Who's going to get qualified? Who's going to earn the monthly award? Find things to shout out. Number 2, have every single person open an event. There's no way that we can be successful if we're not sharing Posh with people, opening events, sharing our favorite products, posting the deals that Posh is going to offer over the weekend. We have to have events opened, every single person. Number 3, shout out achievements on the way. Don't skip a day of shouting people out on your team. I know it's busy. We all want to be with our friends and family. Take an hour each morning to shout people out, to break numbers down, to see what progress you made from one day to the next, what you need to do that day in order to stay on track. Number 4, continue working your business as you know best. Go live, share in your VIP group. Let friends and family know that you are super close to hitting a goal and you need their support. When your team sees you doing that, they're going to get more excited. They're going to start doing the same things in your business, and it's going to be a trickle-down effect of people really working their businesses over the weekend. Enlist help. Don't be scared to reach out to your upline and let her know, this is what I want to do. This is what my goal is. Help me break it down for my team. Help me set goals for my leaders to help them promote. Your upline will be more than happy to help you break down numbers and set goals for your teammates. Because once again, it's not about you, it's not about her, it's about the team. We're all in it together and everyone is willing to help you get where you want to be. Have fun. This is such an exciting time in your business. There's so much opportunity this weekend to get Posh on new people, to get some of your VIPs engaged in hosting events, to get your downline out of their comfort zone and sharing Posh with new people. Don't forget along the way that this is fun. Shout out achievements, big and small, whether you're on track or you're not. Keep your team engaged. Never say we're too far away, it's not going to happen. You never know what is capable in the last few days of the month. Break it down, make it simple, and have fun. So get to work now. Let your team know what your goal is. Break it down, give them goals, and start to work. We have plenty of time left to reach any goal that you set. There is definitely no limit in November. Don't set your goal too small. Set it high, and the worst thing that can happen is that you end up having your best month ever.